All right, good morning. As many of you guys know, I've been doing a carnivore diet for the last now going on, well, soon to be 8 years, and I've been what I feel has been in great health, no issues, no health issues, no challenges, and that diet has been basically just lots of meat. Sometimes I'll add some dairy, sometimes some eggs, things like that. But recently, I have encountered something that's going to cause me to change that for a period of time, and I'm not going vegan. I'm not going to be adding a bunch of fruit and honey or anything like that. You guys can relax about that. But as some of you guys may know, so 7 weeks and 2 days ago now, I injured my neck while doing jujitsu, and I ended up with what is likely a large herniated disc between the C6 and C7 level of my spine, which causes something called C7 radiculopathy, which just basically means the nerve root is being compressed and it's causing quite a few symptoms. For me, that means my index and my middle finger are completely numb. They've been pretty much numb the entire time for 7 weeks now. I've got pain that varies, sometimes as low as a 3, sometimes as high as an 8. But it sort of never goes away, and it's it's kind of like a stabbing pain in the shoulder blade, down to throbbing, aching down the arm to kind of burning pain into the hand and fingers. And so that's been going on. And there's things I can do to sort of improve it. Like for instance, nerve flossing or nerve gliding, where you basically work on like stretching out things like the median nerve. And when I do that, repeatedly, that sometimes makes the symptoms go away, and that's great. Problem is I can't do it when I'm asleep, and so I usually have a hard time sleeping, and as you wake up, with pretty significant pain. Anyway, I've got cervical traction and all these different things, and so what I've got is neuroinflammation. This is basically what's going on, inflammation of the nerve root, and it quite honestly is kind of painful. Now I've still been able to train and work out and do all those things, albeit while in pain, but I continue to do it anyway because getting weaker is not going to solve the problem. Now I'm careful around my neck so I don't aggravate it while I'm doing that, but nonetheless, it is quality of life is somewhat reduced right now, as you guys might imagine. So here's the change I'm going to be making. So we know, typically I've been doing this diet. I don't care about ketones. I've never worried about that. It's not, and really I don't think I need to, but there is some pretty good data out there on ketogenic diets or ketosis and neuroinflammatory conditions. As this paper here talks about, there's many studies out there that show that ketones can potentially help neuroinflammation. And so in an effort to avoid hopefully needing surgery for this, because the surgery for this, depending on the exact size and location of the disc rupture, may result in either a disc replacement or fusion at the neck, or perhaps a decompression from the back. Either way, options I'm not excited about. Certainly you'd rather get through this without surgery, so then I can get back to life and get back to training hard and playing hard like we're supposed to, right? So as a consequence, my dietary shift is going to be away from consuming as much protein and probably more fat-based. In fact, yesterday was my first day. It was basically a fasting day, more or less, with a little bit of fat added in there. And I noticed maybe a 25% reduction in symptoms, which is a good sign. Now, I still didn't sleep well, or I actually slept pretty well. My blood glucose, this is an overnight tracing, so it's very, very low, as would be expected. So things I expect to see very low blood glucose, which makes sense. I expect to lose some weight and lean out because I'm going to be consuming overall less calories, even though it's going to be a higher fat percentage. And then what I hope to see is a reduction in these, this neuroinflammation and the pain, and so I can hopefully avoid surgery and, do whatever. Now, if it goes to surgery, so be it. I'll still be out there training and I just recover from that. So, anyway, that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm making the change. You guys just do a little, whatever. That sort of stuff. Hopefully it helps. Like I said, I'll continue making videos and all the stuff I've been doing all the time. Just continuing to support, obviously a carnivore diet. I'll still be eating plenty of meat. And like I said, just going to change the protein-fat ratios for a while and see if we can get some better relief with this. All right, guys, that's where I'm starting today, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.